So Anaheim will get the first possession.
Who's got Simmons?
Simmons looking it over. Out to Payton. Beyond the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, the sharpshooting of Payton, admirable. You can't afford to give him daylight from deep.
Pass to Hughes. Shoots over Brown. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Anaheim. It's a three-point game. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
Hey, how about that defensive hustle by Jaylen Brown? I mean, just not giving this man any room to feel comfortable.
A wide open look here for Porzingis. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
They get a hand on it. And stolen by Payton. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Driving to the basket. Porzingis. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Really love watching Payton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates to clean looks.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made. And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
It's Solenbad to Kumbo. Here's Hughes. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
So it's Brooklyn now. Following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan. It's sent back down by Simmons. DeRozan in the corner. Driving in and finished off by DeRozan.
That is punched with conviction. DeRozan, after being in the league for 10 years, still big-time bounce.
Here's Payton. And the layup's good off the glass. Payton's got 5 points so far.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
To the middle. Will it go? Yes. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Giannis powering his way on the jam there. Well done.
Here's Payton. And Payton throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Payton left side. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 9.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And that one's good. Yow.
Yeah, I just love how alert Hughes is. Super talented guard who knows when one of his guys is open.
And it's Anaheim holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from Anaheim, guys, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Did you see that? Wow, John Wall still has major bounce after being in the league over 10 years.
To the inside. Porzingis. Good on the shot.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Shots good by Ibaka.
You get open, and Wall will find you. He's got one of the best assist averages in NBA history.
To the paint. Here's Maxwell. Good work defensively by Richardson. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Anaheim. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Outside for Pippen. Just 5 to shoot. Driving the lane. Down the slam dunk by Pippen.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
The 3 from Maxwell. Down low. Bailey takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Right wing. To the middle. No good there. Collins with some nice D. Here's Wall. 5 points in the game. Back to Ibaka. Crafty move. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Maxwell. No points in the game yet for him. And he makes that one.
Tatum's got a lot of options he can go to on his finishes inside. This guy is a smooth operator close to the hoop.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Here's Francis. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some open.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
It's Pippen with the drive. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Way to punch it, Scottie Pippen. The athleticism, impressive.
Inside. It's stolen by Ibaka. Richardson outside. From past the arc. Ibaka in the post. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, just the length and explosiveness. Ibaka is a true force at the rim.
Takes it inside.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
I got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
To the inside. Ibaka.
The assist.
Boy, when you see the term offensive catalyst, John Wall is one of the first names that comes to my mind.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Anaheim leads by 17. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Inside, Yao gets the bucket. Yao's got the first bucket of the third here for Brooklyn.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. Easier said than done, though.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
First team foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
To the paint. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Yao. And it's blocked by Brown. Outside, Simmons. Driving inside. And the jam by Ben Simmons.
Boy, energetic drive that time by Simmons. Pushes right through the defense and gets it to go.
To the middle. Porzingis with the steal. The wide open look here for DeRozan. That's it, coming off an assist from Payton. DeRozan's got 8 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And Yao slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, you've got to keep Yao Ming out of the paint. Guy is just too big and too strong and has too good a touch to let him catch it that close.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes. And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded. And you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
Active defense that time from Simmons, swatting down the shot with some force.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And here is Hughes. Porzingis with the steal. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
Down low. Here's Yao. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal
Brooklyn
foul.
shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting for the home team.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And Ming, boy, I tell you, this guy is so big. He's a dominant force who also has a touch that belies his size. This guy is a real force at both ends.
Timeout called.
Anaheim.
Anaheim.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. Brown wide open. He fired.
Jaylen Brown.
And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's the triple. That one misses. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. He takes it in. Kicks it out to Leonard. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so Payton will bring it up for Anaheim. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Porzingis. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And stolen by Simmons. Brooklyn with the rebound. Left side, Leonard. To the inside. Hughes trying to free himself up. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got his second basket.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
Yeah, put a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Tell you what, fellas, you cannot throw it down any harder than that. That was a rim rattler.
Brown outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Checking in for your home team.
27 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Home team foul.
just a solid performance on the interior.
That's
the
his first
rebounding
personal foul.
has been off the charts.
Second team.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing
Come on
up,
for the away team.
shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
DeRozan for three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And it's Anaheim. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Anaheim. All with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Richardson gets a wide open look.
Jason Richardson.
And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
That's his second
Francis,
personal foul.
you know, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his teammates.
Here's Richardson. From deep. From downtown. And Anaheim with another three.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Here's Francis. Pass to Bailey. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Pippen. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Assisted by
That's a
John
double
Wall.
whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
That's his
Fouling
first
like
personal
that
foul.
isn't how you get back in the
Team
game.
foul.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. Really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Serve
Shots good
Ibaka.
by Ibaka. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Anaheim.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Pass to Maxwell. Porzingis with the ball. Tatum wide open. He fires one.
Nixon.
Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
From Kristaps.
Tatum aggressively looking for his shot now, preparing before the pass arrives.
Here's Richardson. There's the drive.
Jason Richardson.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Richardson outside. And a
Jason
slam dunk
Richardson.
by Richardson.
We all know Richardson can really throw it down. Got to keep him away from the basket, or you're going to pay the posterizing price.
To the left side wing. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
All with it. In the corner, it's Richardson. The slam dunk by
Jason
Richardson.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here we go. And Richardson slams it in.
And Richardson's showing you why he's a two-time slam dunk champion on that one, finishing with authority.
The kick out to Tatum. Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
13 feet away. Porzingis.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Wall with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. The kick out to Wall. Shot clock at 6. And Wall with the slam.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
His second personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And, you know, when healthy, Porzingis is a problem, man. I mean, this guy is so hard to match up against because of his skill and his size.
Here's Wall. From down in the low post, it goes.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming in attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Richardson for 3.
Jason Richardson.
And Anaheim with another 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
So it's Anaheim picking up the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
I don't want to hear your preach. No, I'm off of. No, I'm off of. No, I'm off of. No, I'm off of. I like how they want to count me out it. Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I done been broke before, so I know how to go without it. Girl, I'm a hustler. I never went too long without it. Always trying to tell ya you should walk. You can't finesse me, I ain't falling for that good talk. Why would I chase up if money who I could start? Got a vendetta with it, sorry, it's the fault. Sorry, babe, she ain't wanna with me at first cause I had all the babes. Now she call me Peyton when I caught her play. Lane, want my place, need a pace. Grandma say, when I came, tailor made, not the same. She called me her Zad, I might do her mad. She ain't chasing clothes, she just chasing. That boy in the, he thought I was. He didn't know my hands, or who I they the judge. I made it out the mud, I know people ain't gon' like me, I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps, she know I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet, she know I'm off of. Boy elite, she my pride, a piece. I'm a minister police, I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of, now I'm off of, now I'm off of. She know I'm off of. Turn to something else when I get in that mood. I turn to Georgie to a Benji off that moon. I had that singing Purple Rangers need the clearance. She matched my flow, my expensive. This ain't spirit, shorty. Oh, tell me what you want, what you really want. Be my for the summer, you get you play percussion. Goody mob in public, I won't speak about abundance unless I show you how to touch it. Writings on the wall, they can't spell it off. Wait till after dark, you turn break. I was in phase, now it's better days. Now my paper straight, we call space. I'm out for any hating, I can feel the vibes. I feel like wanna feel like feeling traumatized. Drama time, call it trial. Valentine. Itchy in my palm, it's probably come a time I'm alive. But who I they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me, I'm no longer who I was. See now I play for keeps. See now I'm off of it's bitter when it's sweet. See now I'm off of boy elite. See my pride, but peace. I'm a minister of police. I don't wanna hear your priest. Now I'm off of now I'm off of now I'm off of see now I'm off of who I they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me, I'm no longer who I was. See now I play for keys. See now I'm off of it's bitter when it's sweet. See now I'm off of hey. Doctor, give me the remedy. My partner's such a good friend of me. Constant on the block with some enemies. Stayed up. Nonsense is such a winner, young beginner be. Doctor told me the remedy is in the feet. The whole world turned plastic. On his last. That's why they. All the numbers when no smile. Look how we act. All what wrongs one. All the numbers. Keep falling, 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 falling.
Guess who got the final laugh? Subsides, time will pass. Betrayal, all for the payroll. Say your piece and find the cash. Timing revealed you as a pariah, like you're living on an island. Everybody can't be wrong. Each time by yourself broke that bond. Deceit shines when you put that black light on. They hate me, but still rap my songs. And still speak my name. 2 pennies for my thoughts, I'ma speak my change. And for your liars running crazy with your souls on fire, the truth keeps me sane. You won't see me lame. Fake brothers fall all in numbers. When no smile, look how we act. All what wrongs one. Keep falling, 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 falling. Friendship, kinship melted by green, greed, needs, pride, affliction, negative intention, building million, billion, trillion, Franklin and Jackson, transaction, distract, attract them, adding, fast as flashes, ashes, ashes, how you let a dollar cover up your honor, where you gonna turn when the bank burn to the bottom, when we gonna learn, we don't gotta yearn for the comma, ain't you ever heard, more money, more melodrama, 99 problems involved in my wallet, still tell my dogs when I'm on, then I got them, never been dishonest, it's heavy on my conscience, but when you make a profit, I promise they fall. Wait, no smile, look how we act, all one, keep falling, 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 falling.
Hey, hey, dial tone, dial tone, dial tone. In a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Half an animal and half a ghost. Hey, hey, echo, echo, echo down my ego. Let me check on battleship. I sink afloat. I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco, dial tone. Never home. Shout out to the Twilight Zone, no one can reach me and get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches, misadventures, the wrestlers hungry. Intestines cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis, cabin fevers. Hey, downtown, in a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, downtown, and I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Downtown. Right back and told her I'm now home. Yeah, downtown. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a ghost. And nomad, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone. I have a set up, I have a soul. Lot of Texas P, lot of insects kicking in. I could win the Zion. I'm throw. Every king got a, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together. Something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. Saw the double ones when they rolled. They can't them all. Every king got it. Every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together. Something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. I need a home for. In a blink that is gone.
Whoa, kitty.
Yeah. So many shows last year, my mash bare work, now they can't afford me. Young and rich, but their engine's big, so they won't insure me. The lady out there told me it's way too much, go for something smaller. I said, nah, it's a myth, I'm trying to make the estate know when I cut that corner. Get love on the streets, cause they doing me when I duppy a beat. Flick on the rhythm and put it to sleep, and I stay in my zone when I'm cooking the heat. Struggle for you, but it's not into me. Used to run for the bus, now I run to the P. Coming from nothing, it's lovely to see, so when man wanna envy, it's cutting me deep. Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. That's more than your ex's yearly wage, I got his monthly wage in my jeans. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these. Still no chain on my neck, G, I just build paper planes and make peas. Talking, can't step in the when I just spent your advance on my wardrobe. Getting grown on your phone trying to talk loads, but if it's road best. Riding my wave, get lost in my thoughts though. Kinda mad back then I just saw notes. Now my accountant sending my sort code. Broke up fresh off the lot, no test drive. Dodging the X5, making the peps fly. True say you gotta get bread, so I told him take time and get your head right. He said, bro, I'm just trying to get by. Still on the ends, you're living your best life. Only right that I give him a check. Can't see if I'm stressed or end up a UFO came from Mars to the spaceship. All these in a whip, man. Never in my life, but I'll no doubt if it pops off. And set man do then the show gets locked off. Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. That's more than your ex's yearly wage, I got his monthly wage in my jeans. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these. Still no chain on my neck, G, I just build paper planes and make peas.
Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these.
Yeah. Whoa. Make you a million and make you 100 more. Boy. Real. Boy. Staring at fate. I'm in the lead and I'm breaking away. She want me now, but I'm making her wait. I'm at the table, 1,000 a plate. How you gon' tell me this isn't a date? I'm down the street from the Denzel estate. Right around the corner from Babyface. Now my dog Babyface ride me, no Babyface. I don't give about playing it safe. Surveillance the way that they running my tape. Got in the craze like the OB2K. Chaos whenever I touch down, no brakes. Me and HB is an instant slapper, instant plaque, a system crash. I pitched it black and wrist the max. And anything less, I can't live with that. Hunger for more and I still got the craving. What you know about when the walls get the cave? And what you know about staying silent and patient and working out kinks before kinks work they win. You don't even believe what you say when you say it. More focus on making it than making statements. Everybody around me elevated. Yeah, I'm guessing the vibe is contagious. Let's go. Staring at fate. I'm in the lead and I'm breaking away. If you're not working, you taking up space. I'm at the table, 1,000 a plate. How you gon' tell me this isn't a date? I'm down the street from the Denzel estate. Right around the corner from Babyface. Now my dog Babyface ride me. Hold up. Take the where I wanna go. Make you a million and make you 100 more. They praying I stop, cause that's what they need the most. Cuban link round my neck, go see 3PO. I fell asleep at the top while they sleeping on me. In the mirror where I see my only friend and opponent. Can't run up on us, there's too much confetti on us. No way. I know, money ain't everything, we still want it. I'm 101, but ain't no re-rocking it. Said what I said and I'm standing on top of it. Gas on my bitches to boost up her confidence. She throwing fits at me just like my closet. I never got rich, kinda someone else's pockets. Addicted to C-notes, I went up an octave. Strategically moving to win on the option. I ain't forcing the holiday season, I'm covered in ornaments. This ain't a tour, this a tournament. If I was stuck in a room with your don't repeat, then that would be torturous. Straight from the source of it. If I don't got it, I'm sourcing it. Whatever it takes to have more of it. It's mine till I'm bored with it. Take this where I wanna go. Make you $1 million and make you 100 more. They praying I stop, cause that's what they need the most. I know. Big Cuban link round my neck, go see 3PO. I fell asleep at the top while they sleeping on me. In the mirror where I see my only friend and opponent. Can't run up on us, there's too much confetti on us. I know, money ain't everything, we still want it.
I am Gemini, superfly, fly guy. I am Gemini, 2 heads, 1 eye. I am Gemini, like Pac, Andre, Lauren, and Kanye, Boy George, and Anne Frank. I am Gemini, but no, I'm not fake. I am Gryffindor, but don't move like Snape. I am Gemini, people love to call me crazy, but they judging and they hating, and I'm too grown for explaining. I am Gemini, June 14th, and all the famous rappers got a sign like me, and all the famous rappers got a heart like me, but I know that I'm different and they're not quite me. I'm the horoscope, I'm the planet and moon, I'm the rising, ascendant, 5th degree to the moon. I'm the witch of your dreams, I'm the voice in your head. Your husband sent me a DM and I just left him on red. My planet's Mercury, my element is air. I'm such a free spirit that I don't care. If I gotta, I ain't moving out my chair. Little zodiac, ginger snap, pretty little shorty with the snapback, tarot deck on sack, like to get her feet wet with peep sweat, the freak neck from Harlem to BX, I clean up like Kleenex. Spinelli, I'm recess, kick ball to the deep end. The public school era is old school forever. The moon and the tides really control the weather. The sun and the moon, yes, it do go together. A spiritual being that rides any weather. Riders on a stone, riders on a stone. Yes, I'm on my own, trying to find up my home. Riders on a stone, riders on a stone. Always on my own, trying to find up a home. Intelligent, adaptable, agile, communicative, informative, creative, and everybody hates it. Imagination colorful when I just entertain it. A poet and a dreamer, I'ma seize the world and take it. Of course there is the bad, I'm really superficial. I ain't called you in 3 months, still I maintain that I miss you. A Gemini with issues, social isolated. I pray that I'ma make it, or at least that I can take it. And like a Gemini, I'm really prone to changes. I'm really indecisive and I really hate it. Picking food or picking clothes, it always make me anxious. But thank God I'm androgynous, cause boys clothes what I stay in. Riders on a stone, riders on a stone. Yes, I'm on my own, trying to find up my home. Riders on a stone, riders on a stone. Always on my own, trying to find up a home.
Don't call it a comeback or return. Every journey needs a new beginning. Rookies to vets, it's all depending on who's defending. You gotta earn respect to be the next, and your team will be winning. We ain't bargaining, we charging in, and the people is with it.
We getting better than ever, we never left. How long you been waiting, debating, holding your breath? Switch it right to left. Tell a rep I might have got him, cause we're bad like vertebrae, spinal column.
5 seconds is a problem, it's a wrap for your C's. You only got one shot, might have to launch it 40 feet. When it comes to that chip, nobody's safe. Movements will amaze, who gon' get on the plate? It's hard to say.
As we return, we gon' turn the page, turn and loose. When it's my turn, I turn the pudding into the proof that they need to believe, and give them one more jam. Let's return to their regular scheduled program. Now here we go again, I peep the secret opening. I'm motioning for my associate to going closer for the poster when I'm making moves. Hate to lose, we don't break the rules. Break them down, when I cross them over, you can take your shoes. Front page of newspapers with the greatest innovators. We so fly, aerodynamic originators. Airborne with maneuvers, you was missing fun times. We return like the sun shines when the sun rise.
I crack the defense when the beat hits. It's the return of the sweet kicks, the rim he's bricks. You out your mind if you ain't tuned in. My grind is zoomed in. Came through the metro booming. Know that he gon' flush it, so you better move it. Your roster healed up, the mind is built up. Hated to love it, I'm too rugged. I guess I'm a walking bucket. Made it happen in the bubble, but funnel. But now we land free, going home to where the fans be. The finals with my plan C. It's the return. We going home. It's what you've been missing. Hoop season begins. Yeah. Hear that. And then yeah, right, I know that ain't my thing. Boy, I wear black locks, turn back blocks into black ops. Stunting turn into half knocks. If you get, man, it's an hour before Matlock and them show up. If you're rent late, then they padlocking your dough up. My come up was ugly, store trips, colorful money. Hugging the tummy, nothing was. That Brooklyn borough is thorough over Bengals. They throw like Burrow and like you burrowed and you block again just to make all that plural. I can't believe I made it like that's supposed to be sterile. But here I am, and my words are certainly fertile. A twist of the wrist, your favorite artist turns into a mural. Y'all wearing dress